Hello Chocs and Chocettes, they're in between Chocolate Tip, a very special one here. It's the new McVitie's Digestives, the fully coated one. Yeah, so look at, wow, I mean, well basically, you know, those of you who watch my channel for a long time, reasonably long anyway, will know that whenever I've reviewed Oreos coated or whatever they're called, those sort of Oreos that are coated in chocolate, I've always said they should do this for every other biscuit there is, because any biscuit would be improved, not could be, would be improved, but could be covered in chocolate. And clearly McVitie's were listening to me because that's what they've done. Yeah, look at this. They've basically just coated McVitie's Digestives in chocolate, and it's a chocolate digestive coated in chocolate as well by the looks of it. So wow, yeah, very impressed. So thanks so much for Scotty for mentioning this one in the Discord chat as always. Hugely appreciated. It really is a great scout of chocolate, as we said. So thank you so much. Hugely appreciated, and especially for this one because this is basically made for me. You would have thought. So shame it's not a hobnob covered in chocolate, but hopefully that's coming. Fingers crossed. But I mean, but yeah, really, there's no limit to this. I mean, why it's taken so long? I mean, congratulations to Oreo for doing it, to be honest with you. But I don't know why. I don't know why it's taken so long. I mean, it's just an obvious thing to do. I mean, I have to say though, I didn't think of it. But you know, they make chocolate, I don't. Or make biscuits. But there we go. So very excited for this one. Truly am. Yes. Yeah. Look at it. It looks nice. Now, of course, you can see straight away that it's in a tray. We can probably guess anyway. It's not in the usual sort of vertically sort of like a held biscuit packet. Yeah. So we're going to get less of them. It probably tells. There's probably about 6 in here, probably. This is baking since 1839. So yeah, so yes, what does that actually say? So let's have a look. Yes, it says wheatmeal biscuits fully coated in milk chocolate. There we go. Wow. So it is 149 gram pack with 6 biscuits in. So there we are. Per biscuit, 25.1 grams. It's 130 calories, 6.9 grams of fat, 3.8 of which are saturated. So just read a hobnob. Chocolate brownie hobnob flavour, and they've got about 91 calories per biscuit, so you can see clearly it's probably about 50% again the calories you probably would get in a regular digestive, roughly. I know his hobnob's not the same quite, but you know, roughly the same. Okay, so we've got the fully coated one, it says. I'm not too keen on that name, I have to say. I mean, it could have possibly come up with something better, but nevertheless, that's what it's called. We've got a description. The fully coated ones are our most luxuriously indulgent treats yet. We've taken a golden baked digestive biscuit and made it even more tempting with a decadent head-to-toe coating of McVitie's milk chocolate. The perfect combination of delicious crunchy biscuit and lashings of melt-in-the-mouth milk chocolate. Fully delicious, fully coated. Wow. Got super vegetarians as well. And even the Queen approves. Look at that. The Queen couldn't resist this one. There she is there. Her approval. Look at that. By appointment of Her Majesty Queen. Something or other something. Very small writing, but there we go. Yeah, I was saying before, I think it was a chocolate digestive covered in chocolate, but actually, you know, you can see what it's pouring on there is an already covered biscuit, actually. So I thought it was just a chocolate digestive, then covered in chocolate, which I guess makes no sense, really. You would just cover a digestive completely, wouldn't you? So there we go. But we'll see, is it really a digestive? Because digestives, as you might or may not know, are actually a lot bigger than the chocolate digestives that come, so maybe it's actually, we'll see which digestive biscuit they've used there. Okay, well I think we need to get into it. Let's give it an open. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks a nice wrap. It does look a bit indulgent to an extent. I think the fully coated one isn't really a luxurious name, I don't think, for me. It's a bit of a self-indulgent name, you know. So, and it does look a bit like a sort of Fox's biscuit packaging, I would say as well. So not too sure about the packaging, but you know, I think it's the biscuit definitely in this case, which is most important. So let's get into it. Let's give it a taste. Well, let's give it an open, then we'll give it a taste. Right, okay, once I give these McVitie's Digestives new. Forgot to mention that's new. The fully coated one in milk chocolate a taste. Not a very good name, as I've said before, but there we go. We're going to do it. Now there's a bit of flourishes going on here, as you can see. It is in a tray, so expecting some, you know, lots of wasted space in here, really. And there's only 6 biscuits, so as opposed to when I measured a pack of McVitie's hobnobs before, we got about 14 or something in the pack, and there's only got 6 in it, so yeah, okay, but they are going to be a lot bigger. Now, I've done over 700 reviews now, so in one of the corners you will see a link to a place of all my reviews, so give that a click, you'll see, then after you've liked and subscribed to my channel, like this video and subscribe to my channel, you can go watch those as well. Okay, so while this is, I don't know, I think it's scrunched up a bit. Yeah, okay, so it should really be a bit better laid out. It looked like there was definitely one missing. So you can see here, yeah, Yeah, before basically you could see before because it had been a bit messed up the way it was laid out, but it could definitely have contained one more, I think. But yeah, so lots of empty space, but it looks quite nice, quite well presented. Yeah, okay, and I think it's probably chocolate digestive size biscuits as well, so it's not the move these out of the way. Over there for a moment. Yeah, so it's a bit smaller than a regular digestive, I think, but we'll see. We'll give it a measure. That's the diameter. Let's have a look. So it's not quite straight, but it's about 6.5 centimeters. Yeah, so it's about the size of a smaller biscuit, smaller chocolate digestive rather than a fuller digestive. And at the top it's about 6.7, but the bottom about 6.5. So that chocolate layer. It's not quite a circle though, not quite a perfect circle. And the height, not quite. It's not flat, but it's about 1.8, maybe 1.9. Let's give it a snap. Okay, so it snaps quite well. There we go. Yeah. Not a massively thick coating, you'd say. Nonetheless, it is a coating. It's quite smooth. The bottom, and it feels smooth as well. It feels very frisbee-like or disc-like, anyway. You know, maybe not frisbee. It's not that thin, but you know what I mean. It feels very smooth. It feels quite. It has a nice feel to it. Actually, has to be said. That sounds a bit weird, but it does. Yeah, as I say, not overly thick chocolate. We're probably thinking about 1 millimeter thick at the top, maybe just under at the bottom. As you can see, yeah, slightly thicker in some places than others. Of course, it might be a bit more than 1 millimeter, maybe 1.5 almost. Okay, well, there isn't much more to say actually. I think quite excited about this one. Let's give it a taste. It has a bit of a weight to it. I know it's not heavy, but it has a substantial feel to it. I don't know. It does feel a bit substantial. Don't know how. It's hard to describe. Like, it's very light. It's not heavy, but it just has a feel about it. Something a bit more substance to it than regular digestives and chocolate digestives as well. Okay, let's give it a taste. I've got a nice warm drink as well. We'll give it a dip. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Right, okay. Once I give these McVitie's digestives the fully coated one in milk chocolate a taste. As I say, I'm not keen on the name, but well, it looks very nice. Just a digestive, basically fully coated in chocolate, as opposed to where only at the top, like a regular chocolate digestive. So, okay, let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Yeah, this is really good. It's definitely better than just a regular chocolate digestive. The chocolate on the top is just that bit thicker. Just makes it more substantial. It's a really nice. It's not the best chocolate in the world, but coupled with the biscuit, yeah, it's just really nice, really crunchy, lovely crunchy taste with lots of nice chocolate there. So as I say, it's not the best chocolate in the world, but as I say, it's just works really well. It's quite thin at the bottom. I think it's more, to be honest with you, I think it's a bit of a gimmick about the sort of side and the bottom covering. It's more the top. It's just a thicker layer of chocolate, which, you know, when they have a regular digestive, it's quite thin. I've got like a hobnob here. Obviously, it's not a digestive, but you can see sort of on the hobnob, that's the general thickness of the chocolate. If you compare it to this digestive, it focuses in. Hopefully it will. It will. There we go. See just how thicker it is, and that's really the key to it. It's thicker at the top, and that's really it. I think the chocolate around everywhere else is just, you know, it's just a gimmick really. It's just a better, thicker chocolate digestive at the top, I would say. Obviously, I'm not complaining about the rest of it at all, but it's really at the top that you can taste it. Yeah. Very nice. Let's give it a bit of a dunk as well. Of course, it should hold together quite well because it's got that chocolate coating. You can get a bit of extra dunk in there. Oh wow. Well, really nice. Yeah, I think the only problem with these ones is, of course, you get 6 of them in the pack, which is really tight, I think. Especially in a chocolate digest. Well, the chocolate hobnobs I got about 15 or something, 14 in the pack. This one you only get 6, and there's not like they're really that much, you know, different. I mean, here's a chocolate hobnob, Here's the sort of the fully coated digestive. And you can see it's not massively different in size. Slightly bigger, of course, but not massively. Not to warrant only getting a third of them in the pack, pretty much. It would do the other one for the same price. So it's a bit disappointing that, but they're very, they're really nice. The chocolate just is so, it's not massively thick, but it's just thick enough to really make a difference. And the biscuit, of course, they're just a pretty bland biscuit, but when covered in chocolate, even just a regular digestive, it's nicer. And then like this, fully covered with the thicker chocolate at the top. It's beautiful. And it's such a lovely biscuit. Lovely. It's just lovely to have that chocolate in the biscuit. And if people who know my channel as well know I love biscuit in chocolates. Any kind of chocolate with biscuit inside, or that kind of crunchy substance inside. And this is just perfect like that. This is a proper full blown biscuit covered in chocolate completely, and just really nice. It's not a new thing, of course. I mean, Borders, chocolate gingers or whatever have done it for a long time. Other biscuits have been fully coated in chocolate before, but this one, obviously, a typical biscuit, digestive, just works superbly well. It really does. And you should do it with all of them. As I say, bourbons, custard creams, ginger nuts, anything. You should just cover them all in chocolate, and it's just the future. Honestly, it is. And you could do dark chocolate, white chocolate, anything you want, ruby chocolate, anything. Of course, milk chocolate or a mixture. The sky's the limit, pretty much. I think they only do it because of, I don't know, calorie reasons or something, maybe, which is perhaps fair enough in some respects, but I don't know. They're meant to not be very healthy anyway, and there we go. And if you could justify it by saying, we're only giving you a pack of 6 like they have done here, Obviously only 5 left now. But but there we go. So 5 out of 5 for sure. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful, and it's one of those where you eat it and it's an instant hit of a lot of pleasure. It's very nice, and dunked in a coffee or a tea, magical as well. It's held together by the chocolate. I don't doubt it would I don't know, fall off your out your fingers or whatever, or just because it's been so soaked. Obviously, if you left it for a week or something, maybe, but I'd hold it for that long. But yeah, it's really nice. Beautiful for dunking, beautiful for eating, beautiful for everything. Perfect, pretty much. Might be too strong a word there, but I'm very, very happy with this. It's a 5 out of 5 for sure. Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys, so enjoyed that review. Follow on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program as well if you can. It'd be great if you could. It's a wonderful way of supporting the channel. You get something back as well. So exclusive videos and other perks. But either way, leave a comment or free. Great to hear from you, as I say, as always, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.